Hey everyone, welcome to another entry in the Hyrule Compendium, and today we've got a fresh topic from someone. Owen Newton asks us if we could take any character from Breath of the Wild and have them become a reoccurring character in the series. Who would it be?
So when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, does it have to make sense? Because I think a lot of the characters in Breath of the Wild are kind of isolated to the Breath of the Wild storyline. It's hard to imagine Mipha or Daruk or either any of the four champions outside of the world of Breath of the Wild.
Right, like if you think of the sages in Ocarina of Time, beyond Impa, who was already reoccurring, they're all very specific to that story. You might see some sort of like similar variants, but same thing with the champions.
At the other side of the token, there's guys like Tingle, who the Tingles have nothing to do with each other.
Yes.
But he's become a reoccurring character.
Yeah. His existence in Majora's Mask was very just a kind of goofy character, so it didn't necessarily need to be in Majora's Mask.
So I have a character that I think is very much like Tingle, and I think could fit in the series moving forward, and that's Hestu. The giant, oversized Korac who you have to collect all the seeds for with his maracas and he's dancing. I think he's a perfect character that, imagine, Zelda 3DS or whatever, the next game comes out, and there's just a random NPC who's like looking for his maracas and his name is Hestu or something.
He could even be like a catalyst for, a collection type thing, like...
Has to be a collectible, though.
Yeah, like Korac seeds or something. Say if they want to do something like that.
Whatever collectible is in the next Zelda game, Hestu needs to be involved.
Makes me think of, like, Beetle, too. Like, every time he comes back now, he's, like, a shopkeeper. Mine that I thought of, Impa has been a reoccurring character, right? Well, I think Purah, she was one of the standout characters in the game.
The 100-year-old little girl. Yeah, she reminds me. What's that kid? Like Bratz.
Bratz dolls.
Yeah, the Bratz dolls.
Makes you. Yeah, I guess her she's got a huge head, tiny body.
She's always got the going, and
she is specific to the story, I guess, but not in a way like the champions are. Like Impa, who has come back as a support character, I could totally see her in some other forms be like a character that would support Link in a different game.
Especially if Impa's going to be in the future game, which I think that's almost a certainty. Impa could just have a sidekick character and they can just...
Yeah, exactly. You could have Impa's more serious and then she's more silly or goofy.
I think the Oracle series was perfect with this, where it took a lot of the characters from Majora's Mask in particular and put them in a 2D realm. You got to see the Mask Salesman, you got to see Guru, and some of the characters, Tingle as well.
Yeah.
And I think with all these new cast of characters we have in Breath of the Wild, I think it can make that same crossover if they ever decide to do a new 2D or 2.5D game.
Oh, and a handheld. Yeah, I could see the construction guys make it over, the Bolson and all of them. I could see Robbie.
Okay.
The ancient Akala Tech Lab dude. Ones that have a little bit of quirk and personality, but they're not inextricable from the game, I guess.
The guy in the Proxim Bridge.
What was his name? We always forget his name.
Don't jump. Don't do it. There's a lot more to life.
We'll definitely probably see a lot of stuff like that where it's the little tiny references.
Yeah, this game did a lot of those compared to previous games.
Oh, yeah.
With a lot with the naming and whatnot. Some of the other characters that I was thinking of, but I'm not sure if they would fit, would be Sidon.
Not the champions, but the modern versions of them.
Yes.
Yunobo or whatever his name is, the Goron.
I like Riju and I like Sidon. The other two, not so much.
I don't know what the criteria is for me, but Riju is I can see how you're saying in a handheld, how Riju could fit there. But with Sidon, I liked him a lot, so if he showed up anywhere, I'd be
they need to do Sidon's freshly picked rosy
They need to do a side-on dating simulator.
Yes. These could be more like Hyrule Warriors 2 type characters, I think.
Yeah. If they did a Hyrule Warriors, you bet they should include the champions. Like you mentioned, with just these little references, I think you could see like characters who maybe don't look like some of the characters, but you might see like elements of how they were incorporated into the game crossover. Like you might in a handheld or some other future game have to do a little side quest where you have to stay off the flowers.
Okay.
Or else someone might freak out on you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they look similar, but
Yeah.
I just like the concept. They might be like, that was funny. Let's use that again.
The Yiga clan is another one too.
Okay.
Like, I hope they come back. I hope it's not just this one-off game. Sometimes Zelda tends to do that, though. There could be like, there's another game and we're remnants of the Yiga clan or something, and it's only 2 people or something. Definitely want Hestu, though.
What's he say?
No, not Shabazzle.
Shabazzle. All right, so those were some characters we'd like to see come back in the Zelda series. There's a ton of them in the game, so let us know what ones you would like to see come back. If you like this video, check out some of our other videos, give it a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.